What's going on, Cynics? Now, for all you new subscribers, let me inform you that we have some toys around here. And one of them happens to be a device that can go into parallel universes. And I went and found, let's call him Bizarro Phil. And Bizarro Phil actually makes sense, unlike the one we have here. So let me stop talking and get to the guest video.
Now, I have to do this video about
Mr. Swole Fat,
because how is it that I would talk about Creflo and I won't say nothing about him? Forget that, because he is the same thing as Creflo Dollar. He's just not on the level of Creflo Dollar. That's the only thing. And I'm pretty sure he wished he was on that level to collecting that sort of money. We cannot continue to constantly come here and give you videos day in and day out, but yet there are a few people who are supporting us, which is very sad. And yet we have all these people subscribed, watching, leaving comments. A lot of comments you're leaving too, but you don't end up turning into support. So we have to look at it from a not only a right standpoint, but also a business standpoint as well. One thing about us is we know that if we keep giving you everything and you don't see it gone, then why would you even want to support it? Should we shut down the platform for at least a minimum of 7 to more days, because people don't really appreciate what we do here at all? And it turns out that we look at that based on support. In unison, the majority says shut this thing down. One thing I can't stand is pimp preachers and
Mr. Swole Fat.
Can't stand the both of them, because they both say that they're for something noble, but then at the end of the day, once the smoke clears, it's all about money, ego, arrogance, and what they want to do. Now we are at this point. We aren't seeing the support that we need to see. Now, many of you tell me, Phil, I enjoy what you're doing. Keep speaking up. You know, brother, you telling it like it is. You saying things that I can't say. But when it came to the point of the rubber meeting the road, nobody's left. And then when we really needed you the most, you like, man, I don't know. You get a job, get a real job. And $5 isn't much. But it doesn't matter about that, because we have a lot of self-hate issues. Some people think I'm getting rich or something. I mean, this is the thought process within the black community, and this is why we don't get anywhere. And then you're telling people if they disagree with you and what you just said by calling black people, you said black people, the whole group, they didn't give you no money. Black people are trifling. So he's not even grateful for the donations he received. He said that you better give him more and more money. Now, I consulted with our investors. When I call investors are people on Patreon, because they're investing their money into what we're doing here. And also the people on PayPal that really came out and donated, they invested into us. And we put out a consensus, a vote, literally, with them, and asked them on Patreon, should we shut down the platform for at least a minimum of 7 to more days, because people don't really appreciate what we do here at all. And it turns out that we look at that based on support, because they didn't give you a minimum of $5 per month. Are you crazy?
Mr. Swole Fat.
If you done lost your last mind, who the hell are you for somebody just to give a minimum of $5 per month? Why don't you sit up there and try to get some investors or somebody else? How you gonna come up here just having this arrogant attitude about money? They gave you $250,000, dude, and you still having an attitude about that? When it comes to us in our community, we want to know 5-point business plans for $5 per month. You see, what you want to do is you want this grand studio we're building as one, and you never opened up one before. That's sad. That is very, very sad. Now, this guy is just seemed like to me he hotep hustling. I want you to hear something else this man is saying. It's just totally not a person that I would say you should follow. This situation with the ads have shown us and many others that when it comes to supporting those within the black community, you really don't want to do that. Radio show, when the lady called and said she worked with him, put out a plan. Nobody heard anything at all. But yet he keeps saying he wants more money.
This is the thing. You complain that we have nothing, that the Caucasians either buy it, infiltrate it, whatever.
I need this studio. I need this. And y'all trifling because white folks gave Darren Wilson $300,000, which y'all didn't give me for my studio. I need
minimum of $5 per month.
I don't care about all you
Mr. Swole Fat
fanboys and fangirls. I really don't, because at the end of the day, I have to put out the truth. Because, like I said before, if I talked about Creflo Dollar when he was wrong,
Mr. Swole Fat
gets no pass from me. So we had to put this truth out there. I know many of you not gonna like this, and you probably gonna write me and say, "Why did you do that? Why did you talk about?" His own words did it. Now let's see if he's gonna get upset like he always do and want to cuss and fuss and whatever else. At the end of the day,
Mr. Swole Fat
as a hotel hustler, I see it as that. No different. I see Creflo Dollar as a pimp preacher. Just that simple. So let me know what you think, hate or not. But this guy just exposed himself as a hotel hustler. Nothing more I can say about that. Leave me your thoughts.
God damn, Bizarro Bob, what the hell, buddy? You kind of went in a little hard there. Well, I tell you what, guys, if you want to download this and mirror it, this sucker's probably going to get taken down quick. I don't think Black Bob's going to be too happy here.
Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in.